Hello and welcome back to the last days and our elf playthrough with Beartildien, and only recently we have finished up Bear Uruk's story in Middle-earth, and now we're going to be fighting against some rune warriors. Now bear in mind that I actually have no idea what's going on with this playthrough. It's been a very long time since I played this in comparison to Bear Uruk. And Bear Uruk, let's face it, is kind of easy. He is kind of easy to play with because you just have so many units to play with. Like, literally, he has, like, what? I don't know, 1,500, 1,600 enemy allied units to play with. And this, on the other hand, is a little bit different because we are fighting a lot of units with a very small amount. So it is basically the whole opposite. And it is very, very difficult to get used to that after the whole time not really having to worry about numbers. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, there's Kusalak himself, yes. So the fellow that we are indeed fighting is from Rhun, and basically he is, well, they are just going to die and just going to absolutely get murdered. Because I do have some good units, you know, I have some pretty good units in general, but we just have a very small amount of them. So I'm going to continue to try and improve my rank points and things. I actually was down in Gondor territory for a pretty significant period of time, and I decided, hey, you know what, I'm just going to come up here, see what's going on with King Thranduil, because what I wanted to do was actually get some more stuff, if you know what I mean. Get some more special rewards from him, because you can get lembas. Lembas is this food. If you haven't seen the series before, then well, basically lembas is like this thing that gives you a massive amount of morale, and it feeds your troops for an exceptional amount of time because it has a really big stack of the thing, and it's really good. Okay, so now this is where I actually have to look at the prisoners and see which ones I actually want to take, because here's the thing, I probably don't want to take any men. I do have some men in my party at the moment, but I'm not a big fan of taking men, to be honest, because I prefer using elves for the most part. So I'm actually just going to leave these because we are in a battle with some Dale units. Maybe they can take those and rescue them for themselves, and maybe they can then, you know, improve their forces that way. But yeah, anyway, so we've got a decent amount of horses as well. We have a lot of really wonderful magical items, as you can see right here: first aid, pathfinding, power draw during battles, wound treatment, leadership, +1 to wildcraft, +1 to leadership, and here's lembas, +30 to party morale, and 100 in each stack. It's just crazy. And we also have this as well, which is pretty awesome too, which gives me +1 to wildcraft and all that sort of thing. So here we are. This is where we are right now. And yep, as you can see, the Dale Foragers did actually take all of the rescued units, and they now have 62 instead of, I believe it was 12, which is what I helped them with. So that is really awesome. And now I can level up a couple of more people. Luvana, by the way, is our best companion at the moment. She is using a Galadrim bow as well as wood elf arrows and elven arrows. I also spoke to King Thranduil just now, and he had a bunch of unclaimed rewards for me. And I took this, which is a balanced Mirkwood bow, and you may be thinking to yourself, wow, that's a really good bow. And yes, I agree, it is a really good bow, but it is not as good as this one. Yes, very true. Anyway, otherwise I was able to get Masterwork Wood Elf arrows, which gives me +5 to damage per arrow, which is really nice, and pretty happy with that. So we can actually give her, you know, a whole bunch of other arrows that I didn't need to use anymore. So yeah, this can be basically rewarded to you over and over again, which is really quite amazing, because that just makes it so much easier to take your units all over the place, and you don't need to worry about morale or anything like that, because in comparison, fish is +5 and lembas is +30, which is just insane. So it's really nice to have that option. So anyway, I actually came over here initially because the main rune camp was actually being besieged, as you can see right there, and I'm hopeful that he will continue to do this. Oh, Pelagia has been besieged. Oh, okay. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm all the way up here. Do you think I can actually get over there? Oh, the Dale Foragers are actually attacking someone else. I guess I should go and help them. There we go. Ooh, that was close. They almost got murdered. Okay, so yeah, this is the Jarl himself, or someone very, very powerful indeed. And we're going to have to do some damage here. So let's stand closer a little bit. I actually wonder, can I do formations? No, I can't do advanced formations. That's absolutely fine. I don't really mind about that too much. We can just tell them to stand closer a little bit and then see what we can do. Now, what I am very excited about doing is actually clearing up around here and then going down south. And as we saw, Pelargir is now under siege, and it's definitely something that I would like to prevent being taken. I really don't want that to be taken at any point, because that was something that our forces took quite a few casualties to take. Not my forces specifically, but allied forces in general. And it's definitely something that we don't want to lose, but it is one of those things that I don't know whether you can really determine. You know, you can't really help it if you're all the way in the north. The allies down there just have to do as much as they can. And then, oh, this guy's taking, what do I do? This guy was taking arrows like candy. Did you see that? He just literally was not dying. Crazy. All right, well, we can just shoot a couple of people around here. I feel like my bow skill is just insane, so I can pretty easily, I mean, look, we got 270 archery proficiency, and it is just gonna go higher and higher as we continue to play. And otherwise, let's kill that guy. There we go. He was being a bit of a nuisance to our guys. And I believe that is indeed it. Let's tell our people to charge in. Because there's one... Oh, never mind. They got him. They got him. Fantastic. Alright, so now we can continue onward. And we are still getting... It's absolutely hilarious. I think we are higher level with Dale in terms of rank than we are with our actual faction, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, once again, I'm just going to let the fellows from Dale take all of these rescued prisoners and the prisoners themselves, because I actually have a full prisoner little prisoners hold, I guess. And otherwise, we're just going to move on. So yeah, there you go. They now have 129, which is going to hopefully prevent them from losing dramatically. Okay, so look at this. King Thranduil has literally gone in to the main rune camp, and if we can complete this siege alongside him, we will have dealt a massive blow to Rhun itself, and they will then only have northern and southern outposts, and those things really are not a big deal. So just to give you an overview of what's currently going on, if you have forgotten or if you have not seen this series before, this is what's currently happening. They have had a bit of a problem down there with Gondor, and that's and this over here. Gondor has also lost this, which is pretty bad. And Pelargir is under siege. Oh, that's actually a Gondorian place. Oh, okay. I was under the impression that we had taken that, but I think I'm getting mixed up with Bear Uruk's adventures. My bad. But anyway, so far so good, I guess, with our progression here, because we have so far done a lot of damage to Rhun. And we are also, we also destroyed the Dol Guldur North Outpost, which is really good too. So Dol Guldur literally only has this. They only have their main camp, and that's it. And so we should have a pretty decent time there. Gundabad is doing a really good job. As you can see, they have actually encroached upon us into Mirkwood itself, and we're probably going to have to do something about them. But let us just take a look at my current ranks. So you can see here that we are rank 10 with Mirkwood, I believe, rank 10 with Lothlorien, rank 10 with Dale, and that's basically it. Yeah, not much more. I mean, I have a rank 4 with Gondor, rank 3 with Rohan, and rank 6 with Elrond's people. So that's okay, you know, that's not too bad. The dwarves are obviously the least, because we haven't really been doing too many fights with them. And otherwise, we have some pretty decent influence with Dale and with all of the Elven factions. And our resource points are fantastic with Mirkwood because, well, we're using a lot of Mirkwood units at the moment. And is there anything else that I really want to see here? There was some reason why I wanted to go here. Faction strength, that's it. Okay, so you can see that Gondor is actually not doing too well at all. And they are in a pretty bad spot against Mordor. So I will probably have to go down there relatively soon. But I wanted to try and help eliminate Rhun once and for all. Moria is also doing pretty badly, so we might be able to take advantage of that. Gundabad, on the other hand, is perfectly fine, as well as Dol Guldur, which is, amusingly enough, still average, even though they've lost one of their structures already, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, I guess we're going to go in. I guess we're going to go in and we're going to help him out. Let's do this. All right, this is going to be maybe a bloodbath for them, because let's face it, archers against units without shields. Who's going to win that? Who is going to win that? Well, I think we kind of know already. Kind of. So let's see if we can maybe do a little bit of something here. Just going to try and kill all the people by the fences and the walls and things, because they are going to be the hardest to take out. And it seems like, what? It seems like he sent in, oh yeah, okay. Elite infantry. Yeah, so he has sent in some elite infantry right there, but that's not really anything I can do. I can't change that. He's just doing that himself. So I guess we'll just, oh, apparently some more people want to charge in there. That's not a good idea. That is really not a good, why are you charging in? Am I telling my own people to hold position here? Yeah, I think I am telling my own people to hold position here, so that's pretty good. Have they run out of arrows already? I can't see because they're shields. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think they may have already run out of arrows. And 115 units. Oh wow, this is hard. Okay, well this is pretty difficult. I wouldn't have anticipated it to be this difficult already, but apparently it is. So I guess I'm just gonna have to get in there. I really do not have a very good one-handed weapon proficiency, as you can blatantly see. It is literally just 120 almost, which is awful. So gonna have to do something about that. But yeah, my people are, well, they're going to have to head in here at some point and try and assist us. Maybe I should just tell everyone to charge in. Let's tell everyone to charge in and see what we can do. If I am going to lose a bunch of people, then it's just going to have to be the case. You know, we can't do much more about this, because we are going to have to win this one way or another. Because as I said, eliminating the main rune camp is so incredibly important. And I'm getting shot in the face. I really don't appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Oh, yep, getting shot. Not a big fan of that, thanks. Okay, so let me see if I can maybe do some damage with my arrows. Oh, that guy got shot just by the side of me right there. That's not very nice of him to get killed. Okay, well, let's just continue to shoot these guys at least. My bow is not the fastest, by the way, but it is the most accurate that you are going to be able to equip in the mod. So that's pretty awesome. And I actually forgot that Rune had a whole bunch of horse archers as well. They really are quite difficult to deal with at times. Okay, so how are my people doing? They're just standing there for some reason. I guess it's because they still have arrows. Oh, there's still a lot of them. Okay. I actually thought that we were doing pretty well on the other side. But this side, apparently, is getting massacred just that little bit more. So we're just going to try and kill the horse archers in the back. Because even though the melee units are still deadly and still pretty dangerous, they are not as dangerous to me as the horse archers are. Because they are going to just shoot us. And it's not going to be too pleasant. So how many have we lost so far? Not actually that much. We've eliminated 300 of the enemy's units so far. Which is actually really good. Ow. Oh, really did not want to take that damage. That was foolish of me. Absolutely. Oh well, never mind. I'm going to try and, you know what? I'm going to try and get on this hill here. This is maybe going to result in me getting targeted, but... Oh, hello. Yes, I thought that might happen. That was bad. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea on my part. Oh well. Never mind. We've actually done pretty well so far. I think I can actually retreat and then join the next assault straight up. Yeah, I'm actually just going to do that, because that will mean that all of our archers have their arrows back, and we should be able to have a pretty fun time going in once again and being able to eliminate the last bunches of units. I don't really mind about missing out on some of the rank points, because we're helping him in general, and I think that is going to add up for quite a decent amount already. Should I just tell my people to charge in, or should I just tell them to hold position? Because holding position is really good, you know, we know that. Holding position is perfectly fine, but on the other hand, it is allowing King Thranduil's units to absolutely get murdered. But do I care about that? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, oh, that was a headshot. I'm so sorry. That was pretty bad. And now I'm taking damage from the horse archers as well. So I guess I'm just going to get back a little bit, because if I die, then that's pretty awful. So we should probably try to prevent that from happening for the moment. Okay, get that guy out of the way. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. And we've eliminated 150 already. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, I can imagine that it's going to be pretty difficult for us to take, you know, like Mordor and Orc towns and Moria, for example. That's going to be pretty difficult to completely eliminate. Because they're going to literally have, I don't even know, 1,500 units, maybe even more than that. So that's going to be pretty harsh. But as it stands right now, I think we should be okay to continue eliminating people here. And pretty happy to continue seeing kills pop up for me. Or at least I should be getting kills. I'm actually not sure why I'm not. It's probably because they got a bunch of shields over there. That's making a bit of a difference. And Glorfindel's here as well. Oh yes, Glorfindel is actually our best companion. I forgot about him. And Luvana is a second place to him because he's just insane. He really has the best possible stats. And I don't even think you can take a look at his... I don't think you can take... I think you can look at his stats, but I don't think you can look at his gear. Because, you know, it's just too good. So anyway, there you go. We were able to do that. We increased our relation with King Thranduil. And we gained rank points with the Mirkwood Elves, which is exactly what we want. Alright, so we did lose quite a few people there, but I'm just going to go and get some more Mirkwood people or more Lothlorien elves, because I have a bunch of influence and rank points and so on and so forth with those guys. And yeah, then we'll see if we can level those up instead. So King Thranduil can just take whoever he wants. And I really don't have a huge amount of inventory space as it is, so I'm not going to be taking any of this either. Now we do have a destruction. There we go. Fantastic. So Luvana and Thranduil actually did level up, which is really nice. So I'm going to level up her... I actually want to level up her strength quite badly. But she is our medic. Okay, fine. We'll just do... I guess we'll just do intelligence to 21. And then we'll see what we can do after that. But I'm not a big fan of leveling that up right now because we have so many cool bows in our inventory, and it would be so nice for her to be able to use those. But as it stands, that it just won't happen right now, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, let's get some more of these guys, and yeah, Royal Archers, Lothlorien guys leveled up into such amazing units. So I'm probably gonna swing by there and get a little bit more of them. Luvana has also leveled up, so let's see what she can do. She's got 6 in power draw already. Let's get her strength once more. I think I was leveling something else with her though, but what is it? Maybe some power strike? Iron flesh? I don't really mind either way, to be honest. So let's just level up that, and there we go. All right. That is fantastic. Okay, so we're done there, and seems like he is now going to be besieging Dale. Well, that is not going to do... Oh. You have a lot of people. He has a lot of people, doesn't he? Okay, well, this is problematic. Hey, King Thranduil, do you want to maybe murder that guy? Do you want to come over here and maybe help me with this guy? Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, I remember. If you eliminate the main... yeah, this is actually even better than I anticipated. If you eliminate the main... Well, basically the main keep. So if you eliminate... Minas Tirith, for example, I think that's the capital for Gondor, then Gondor is completely done, as far as I'm aware. Isn't that the case? Because Rhûn lost their main center, and then that's it. Boom, done. So I think that is actually really cool. All right, so is there anything else I want to do here? Do I want to sell anything? I want to sell this Rhûn horse, because I'm never going to use that, and I don't really need to. And otherwise, I guess we'll just wait here for some time. And there's King Thranduil, he's running away. I guess we'll just wait, and we'll see whether these guys actually have anything for us. Linia was besieged by Gothmog. Gothmog is such an annoyance, isn't he? Yes, he is. He knows he is. Anyway, where is that? Okay, send word that I'll join him. I should have said I'm too busy, but... well, whatever the case. There's Linia right there. Okay, that is going to be pretty problematic. Calambel is also under siege, which is there. Oh... Yeah, Gondor is just getting absolutely massacred right now. And it seems like they're running away. Okay, so seems like Gundabad is running away. And I need to go and help the dwarf because he's apparently going to lose if I don't help him. So let's head in there against him. No auto-resolving in this series, that's for sure, because if I were to auto-resolve, I would probably end up losing quite a few very valuable units. And in the case of Bear Uruk, auto-resolving, if you lose 100, even 1,000 units, it really makes no difference whatsoever to our effectiveness. But here, you lose 50. Oh yeah, you're in some problems. You know, you're in some problematic situations right there. Okay, so thankfully my units can handle these guys relatively well, and we don't really need to worry about them in the least, because now they've just charged them in. They've just charged them in completely straight up, and this is bad for them because now they are all out there literally by themselves, and our elves will completely tear them apart with their arrows, or at least I hope they will. Could you stop moving forward? Actually, I'm not entirely sure why they're moving forward. I have put my flags back here. This is kind of weird. Oh well, never mind. I guess they just want to be aggressive. Let's just send them in then. Let's just send them in. Charge them straight in there. Kill them. There we go. That is exactly what we want to see. All right, and there's one more. It seems like we miss. Seems like we're missing. Is that option disabled or something? Maybe I need to go and check that option, because that option really does help archers to hit orcs, because orcs are a little bit shorter than normal, and when archers are going for headshots, it's not really going to be too good if they continue missing all the time. So that would not be too good. But otherwise, yeah, we're just going to let the Dale guys go. I know Dale is actually, they do actually have some good archers. So don't get me wrong, it's just the fact that I would prefer to have an elf-only army for the most part. And that's just me. That's just my personal preference. It's nothing else. It's not to do with how bad or how good another faction's units are. Alright, so I've taken a look at the option, and apparently it is still on, so they were just missing their heads for no apparent reason. But otherwise, I think I can basically leave the north alone now, because Rhun is no longer, you know, any bit to worry about, and it's Mirkwood, Bjornings, and Dale against Gundabad. So I think we don't have to worry about them so much. And I'm actually going to, as I say, I'm going to swing by Lothlorien, which is down here, and Rivendell, of course, as well, because I would like to be able to do something there. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, dispatch a Raging Troll. I was unable to do this for some reason. I couldn't find the troll. Don't know why, just couldn't. So there's a bit of a problem there, but it's not too bad, I suppose. Otherwise, we are going to, as I say, move over to Lothlorien and probably make our way down to probably Gondor territory, Rohan territory as well, see what we can do there. And you can see here that bad things are afoot. Yeah, Kand has already eliminated this one. So this is bad. This is really, really bad. I need to spend a lot more time down in Gondor territory. But here's the thing. If I hadn't come here to go to the north, King Thranduil would have been defeated, and he wouldn't have been able to take care of what we needed him to take care of, if you know what I mean. So that would have been pretty bad. So otherwise, I brought you some prisoners, actually. Yeah, I brought you some prisoners. There we go. And we're going to get some money for this, for Lothlorien, which is fine. There we go. All right, so that's perfectly fine. And I think I basically just want to continue onward. I don't think I really want to do anything else here. So let's move on. Okay. Wow, they're going on an absolute spree right now, which is really bad. Okay. I guess I'll see you down there. Alright, so we made it down here just in time to save this vassal who was basically doing a fight with Gothmog against all of his proper judgment, because let's face it, he had literally 30 units, and he was going in here against Gothmog's 90, and he thought that he would win. There's just no way he's going to win that. But the fact is that he was being very valiant, being very brave in the face of certain defeat. And, well, I thought, hey, what? You know, let's go and help him. Let's go and help him. And that's exactly what we're doing now. So let's see if we can achieve victory here relatively fast so that we can go over to all the other places that are currently under siege and see what we can do. Because this is, I believe, right outside Lynn here. And, well, I don't know whether there are any others that are actually under siege, but this was under siege by Gothmog, as I said. And Gondor has rallied recently, so that's actually pretty good. That's not too bad. My elves are being a bit weird for some reason. Could you come over here real quick? Because you could literally just murder all of these very easily. I would like that, if at all possible. I would like you to be able to kill all of them very easily indeed. There we go, take out that great warg rider. We've got to be a bit careful as well here, because the wargs are going to attack us, which is problematic. So oh, there we go. Grimbeorn? Why was I going to call him Grimbeorn? No, his name is Dimborn. Dimborn. Yes, that fellow. He is an infantry, so I should probably tell him to charge in, because let's face it, you know, he's not going to be that useful back here. But there's only 20 units. Okay, let's tell everyone to charge. Go for it. I think we're going to be absolutely fine, because Gothmog, as I say, did not have a full contingent of Uruks and Orcs to fight us. But he is still sending in more units. Perplexingly enough. Interesting. Okay. Well, whatever the case, I'm going to shoot that guy. If I can. Am I really that bad? Yes. You don't need to answer that question. Anyway. Oh, hello. Take out that warg, thank you very much. Okay, so thankfully we've got Gondor soldiers around us right here. And there are only 2 enemies remaining. And one of them is already retreating. So that is perfectly fine. Maybe we will even be able to kill Gothmog. It would be quite nice to kill Gothmog because he is very, very strong. And he does appear quite often. And there you go. We were able to, well, help this guy out a little bit. And Gothmog managed to escape, which is unfortunate. Ah, now look what I found. I found Torask, and he is from Khand, and he is running away from us like no one's business, because let's face it, would he really want to fight some elves? No, I don't think he wants to fight some elves. He's perfectly happy to pick on Gondor when they are at their weakest, and I'm not very happy about that at all. So we're going to try and take him out, and I'm going to just literally wait here. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just going to wait here and let him charge into his certain death. Because that is exactly what he deserves, really, because he was the one, I believe, or one of them, that was besieging Calambel, and, well, as you know, they have destroyed it. So Gondor is slowly losing a whole bunch of strength in this area, and it is not going well for us at the least. So it's really, really bad. Wow, these horses go down easily, don't they? Very easily, in actual fact. Okay, well, hopefully I can stay alive a little bit, and we can take out that guy's horse, maybe. There we go. And take out this guy's horse. I'm going to tell the infantry to just charge. And where are my archers, by the way? They seem to have run away. It seems like there's a bit of a weird thing going on with the formation, so I should probably just, you know, command them individually rather than just saying, everyone do this, and so on. You know, that's probably not a good idea. Alright, so yeah, it seems like that might make more sense. Because we haven't lost anyone yet, but we could very well do so quite easily. Oh, that guy got back on his horse. Did you see that? That's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. I'm shooting his knees, because who doesn't want an arrow in the knee? Oh, wow, that guy almost murdered me. But thankfully someone saved me. Very nice. Oh, wow. So much damage. I have very light armor. Yes. Very, very light armor. That is unfortunate. Alright, so my archers are doing some weird stuff right here, but I guess it doesn't really matter because we have, well, achieved victory with no casualties whatsoever. And, well, yeah, as you can see, they're extremely deadly too. Very nice. Let's see if we can maybe kill him or take him prisoner or something like that. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of Rohan units, Gondor units, and a lot of actually pretty good ones as well. But as you see, I only have 8 spaces. I could take a Knight of Lamadon, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. I really don't know which one is good. Oh yeah, Swordsman of the Tower Guard, they're really good. And Veteran Archer, I guess these are good as well. As I said, I don't really want to take human units or man units in this case. I feel like it's just not worth it because I don't have... Oh, I do actually have a pretty decent amount of resource points. Oh, well, I guess that's okay then. Why not? Okay, so there you go. This is where we currently are. And basically what is happening is nothing. Nothing is going on right now. As you can see, nothing is being besieged. Nothing is being taken. Nothing is needing defending. So that's hilarious, isn't it? All the action I basically missed with the exception of, you know, taking out Gothmog. And it seems like Rohan's actually doing okay as well, which is surprising. I wouldn't have expected that. Moria is doing okay, and everyone else is doing absolutely fine. So I really don't know what's going to happen here, but I do know that Gundabad is having diminished forces, so I'm hopeful that these guys right here will all help each other and try and kill Gundabad while I'm down here assisting Gondor as much as I possibly can. So I'm going to make my way onto Mordor territory right here so I can maybe take out a couple of their vassals if at all possible, because bear in mind, I basically have a limited amount of time down here unless I want to eat regular food, you know what I mean? So unless I want to literally eat, you know, what all the men eat, and have, like, you know, reduced morale and so on and so forth, you know, just eat fish and everything instead of lembas, then I would need to travel back up to Mirkwood territory for that. So otherwise, let's see what's actually going on here. Mordor war parties. Ooh, yeah, let's help this guy. Oh, he's running away. Are you serious? I'm faster than you. You can't run. There you go. You're not gonna escape. You're not gonna escape Mordor scouts and various other things. That's for sure. All right, so let's just get our archers and infantry in this position. We have so many units on the battlefield right now. These guys are not gonna know what hit them. Well, they probably will. They probably will. They probably think, oh, these are tasty elves. I want to go nom on their faces. But it won't happen. Unfortunately for them. Ooh, that's a troll. Or an Oligai. Yep, there you go. Headshot. Took him down. Yeah, so whenever we have a decent amount of proficiency in archery, I'm not too bad, you know? Not too bad in that. But it needs to be very high. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so let's just kill these as best we can. And there's another one right there. There's one all the way over there. There we go. All right, so I believe, yep, that is actually it. That was a very, very quick battle. I was actually hoping to get into a much larger battle, maybe with a Mordor vassal or something like that, because being able to reduce the combat strength of Mordor is going to be our main goal going forward. I think that really does need to be a thing, because at the moment they are very strong, and it is going to be good for us to eliminate a whole bunch more of them. So let's just continue onward. This guy, we might want to stay with this guy. Because he's actually accompanying Prince Imrahil right now. Oh no, never mind. He's apparently changed what he's doing. And he's instead going to try and eliminate some of these supply trains. There's Gothmog again. Yes, now this is exactly what I mean. Gothmog is really, really strong. And he always gets his units out from the vats, I guess, extremely quickly. Really fast. And, I mean, you can see here, he's actually still at 27% HP. So you can see he's just literally left immediately upon him having a massive army once again. All right, well, now that we're down in Gondor territory, I think I will end this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.